The concept of the American dream is one that emphasizes prosperity, success, the pursuit of happiness, and in this case, entertainment. Our show focuses on home ownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from around the country. And of course, some great stories from your neighborhood. Our national story this week highlights the newest markets to join the American dream. We'll share stories from Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Palm Beach. Welcome to the American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm with Sequoia Commercial Group. Today we're in Napa Valley, California, which is one of the most renowned winemaking regions in the entire world. Winemaking history in Napa Valley began in 1838 when the founder of the town, Yountville, George Calvert Yount, planted the first commercial vineyard here in the valley. Wineries and vineyards here are rich with history and family traditions. 95% of Napa Valley Vintner member wineries are family owned. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go visit my good friend Tommy Hong, whose family owns Q Hong Winery here in Napa, California. Let's go say hi. Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Welcome to Q Hong Winery.
Let's go.
Come on in. We have some sparkling for you.
Thank you. Cheers.
My father is Q Hong, K-I-U. He's an immigrant from Vietnam with 5 kids. It started in 1975, shortly after the Vietnam War. And he came to work here testing blood plasma in 1975 for $1.25 an hour.
Wow.
He moved on to China to build a whole big production company, and they would process blood plasma, manufacture, market, and sell within China, and that's the big company. After all these years, the company went public. Now it's time to take it all back to the U.S. So a lot of companies here, like the winery, it's pretty much a startup, but what he likes about the wines, he got in the wine business because he studied the grape extracts. And the grape extracts are good, the healthy cells. It's good for you. So a glass of wine per day is good for you. So that's why we got into the wine business.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Welcome to the production facility. This is where the winemaking happens.
Okay, so what type of wines do you make in this production facility?
We have the full varietal. It's more known for the Pinot Noir. So we have the Pinot Noir that's estate here. We have the Rosé that's Pinot Noir based. It's also estate. Also, we have the Chardonnay that's estate here as well. We just came out with the sparkling, and it's not from the vineyard, but we buy the grapes. And then we have a bunch of Cabernets. We have the Syrah. We have the Zinfandel. We have the full varietal.
So I hear that the Cabs are very popular in Napa, right? Like the Cabernet Sauvignon is supposed to be the king of all wines in Napa. Why is that?
It's based on the elevation, the soils, and the weather. And if you taste a lot of the Cabs that are up here, it's very bold, balanced, not too fruit forward, and it's just the right balance. Yeah, it's not too sweet. It just hits your palate just right.
Okay, well, can't wait to try it.
Absolutely. We can try that next.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Let's go. Right now we're with Joey, who's the tasting room manager. He's been here ever since day one, 5 years ago, when Q Hong first opened. So he basically knows everything about this winery. So Joey, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Can you share with us what you have here?
Yes, this is one of our more popular white wines. This is estate Chardonnay. So that means it's from our property here. We have 4 acres of it growing. This wine is actually very popular because of its style. It's a combination of stainless steel and barrel fermentation. Nice, rich, creamy texture from the barrel fermentation, and you get lighter, crisp acidity notes from the stainless steel portion of the wine. And let me pour you a little splash here. as I said, it's kind of the best of both worlds because you get a rich, creamy texture, but a finish that's bright and lighter in style. So yeah, it's delicious.
All right,
So
I guess I'll
enjoy
try it.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
I actually really
Yeah.
can taste the best of both worlds.
I know, yeah.
It's not super acidic, but it is smooth enough because of the barrel. I could taste that vanilla-y, oaky taste.
Yeah.
And also that very bright acidic.
Yeah, it kind of sneaks up on the end. Yeah, it starts off pretty fruity, creamy, but then it gets a little bit drier, brighter on the end.
Wow,
So,
really
yeah.
good. So I'm actually kind of curious, like, what is this packaging exactly? Like, can you explain the marketing strategy behind it? Who is this specifically, and just, you know, everything?
Mr. Hong, you know, he's the first Vietnamese American to own a winery in Napa Valley. He purchased it 5 years ago from Michael Mondavi. And Mr. Hong, he actually has been passionate about promoting a healthy lifestyle throughout his career through diet, nutrition, and exercise. And his goal was to identify the properties of wine that are a bit healthier and that contribute to a healthier lifestyle. And he found that the cells of the grapes are what he focused on because that correlated with the antioxidant properties of the wine, resveratrol, which is in the skins of the grape. So when you're looking at the label, what inspired this design, it looks like little bubbles or circles, is the cells of the grapes under the microscope. And Mr. Hong is trying to emphasize that wine kind of contributes to a healthier lifestyle because it actually helps promote good cholesterol, LDL, low density lipoprotein, and specifically red wine in particular. That's why you'll see such a very dominant, prominent label there with the design. And now on the back of our bottles, you'll see there's a question mark, and it says taste it below it. And the reason he put a question mark is he felt that the science and the chemistry he's passionate about, but he understands that for most people, it's all about the taste. So you could say, hey, if the science confuses, that the wine speaks for itself. So you should just try it for yourself.
Thank you guys so much for watching. As you can see, the American dream is still alive and well. Thank you, Tommy, so much for showing us your winery. Now, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you for coming by.
Cheers.
I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next is a segment from one of our newest markets, Los Angeles.
Hey guys, it's Emily Yuan.
And it's Chrissy Rodriguez. We're the Homegirls Real Estate Team. Today we're taking you to Echo Park, one of LA's first neighborhoods.
Dressed to impress like it's prom night. And when you live in top shelf, you know you gotta set the bar high. Had the same dreams.
Just north of downtown Los Angeles lives this thriving neighborhood where you'll find the hippest vintage stores, artsy coffee shops, and the indie music scene.
It's also home to Echo and Echoplex, which helped launch the careers of many notable artists, Foster the People, Beck, and Incubus.
If you blink, you might just miss the whole thing.
Echo Park was set for many silent films back in the 1920s, and a number of celebrities make this their home, including John Huston and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh, I love Leo. And aside from the hectic life, provides an escape called Echo Park Lake, just a retreat a few minutes away. There's so much that you can find here in Echo Park, but there's one place we have to go to before we check out our listing.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. We're in Echo Park's hottest spots. This is LA's first and only all-organic, plant-based, soft-serve dessert shops.
So what makes yogurt really special to our hearts is it brings the namaste into our lives with its handcrafted, fresh from scratch, all vegan, soft serves and smoothies. So we've checked out some really cool spots in Echo Park, some fun food to eat, but what we really want to show you is the true beauty of this neighborhood, and that's its architecture.
Here you'll find Victorian-style homes built in the 1800s, craftsman-style homes, and mid-century modern-style homes. We're going to check out our latest listing on 1876 Lemoine Street. Let's go take a look.
Nice, let's go.
This home is truly one of a kind. This 3-bedroom, 3-bath home has over 2,900 square feet of impeccable open concept living. There's a 4-car garage and a large backyard for entertaining your friends and family.
Oh wow, check out this open space.
It is beautiful.
This home opens up to a beautiful kitchen space, completely expansive. Check out this beautiful kitchen island. But this is my favorite feature. It's a refrigerator. Check this out, so cool. So much space, perfectly designed for a culinary artist or a rookie like me. And it opens up to a beautiful dining area with this view.
One of the fun aspects of living in Echo Park is its great history. Underneath where we're standing is a basement of additional 1,400 square feet of living area. It's perfect for a recording studio, an artist's retreat, or for its original entertainment purposes.
What's absolutely incredible about this home are the breathtaking views. Come check it out. Perfectly perched right on top of Echo Park. You get the views of the Griffith Observatory, Hollywood sign. On a perfect day, the Pacific Ocean. Romantic spot for sure. All I need is a date.
Forget what you've seen. This is the Los Angeles Dream.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're so proud of what the LA market has created that we just have to share a second segment. Let's check it out.
Hello, American Dream. Welcome to 41 Via Conocido. So walk this way. First, I want to show you the casita. Casita just loosely translates into little house. It is a detached space of the home that has its own entrance, usually located at the front of the house. So it's a great little studio, great little spot for when people come to visit. They can stay and not bother you. And of course, what would this house be without the courtyard? Other than the water fountain, which any water fountain or chandelier, you have me at hello. I absolutely love those fixtures. But if you walk in this way, you'll see the outside fireplace, you'll see the beautiful rustic chandelier that fits the Tuscan theme of this. What I really want to talk about is staging. Everyone at this point is familiar with staging inside the house, but it's also important to remember outside of the house when it comes to staging. The exterior of the home is an extension of the house and really gives a feel, really gives that first impression and lasting impression to all the potential buyers that walk through here. So with this space in particular, you can really imagine having gatherings here with friends, with family, by yourself, writing, relaxing, whatever the case may be. It just has so many options. Another great thing to know about staging, Forbes put an article out where the National Association of Realtors said that for every $100 invested in staging, the usual return is about $400, which is 4 times. So if you're putting $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 into staging, there's a pretty good chance that you'll be getting 4 times your investment. So make sure to stage that house, both the outside and the inside. Another home tip I'd like to share with you for the exterior space of your home is to see just how much space you have to work with. For example, there is a fence. That is where the property line goes for this property. If you were to extend the land, you could bring it up, you could add a pool, you could add a sport court. It would be an entirely different backyard. It would add so much value to the home, and that's what is so wonderful when you own your own home and you have land to work with. So always be sure to access as much land as you possibly can. You don't have to use every square inch if that's something that isn't appealing to you, but if it is, speak to your real estate professional or speak to your developer, speak to your architect, and see if there's anything else with the backyard, with the frontage and the front yard that you can do to access and maybe add value to your home. And you always hear everybody talking about location, location, location. So here we are with a beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean, which, of course, only a few homes get. Thank you so much for joining me on American Dream, where we explore just outside of Los Angeles to see what South Orange County has to offer.
Our second highlight comes from the big city of San Francisco. Let's see what's going on in the East Bay area.
Hello, American Dreamers. This is Sarah Min Zhao from Keller Williams Realty in Oakland, East Bay, the Ponytail agent. It is such an honor to be here today to show you so many amazing places in the East Bay area. Today, I want to show you one of the best kept secrets in the Bay Area, the Marina Bay, Richmond. Surrounded by 32 miles of coastal shoreline, the city of Richmond and the Marina Bay Richmond are best known for the coastal ocean breeze weather, panoramic view of the bay, and their rich history. Residents here often tell me that they feel like they're on vacation full time. Marina Bay Richmond is one of the most convenient locations for commuters. We're connected to all major highways within 20-minute drive to San Francisco. And not to mention, we just started a high-speed ferry from our backyard to downtown San Francisco. And yet, it's still one of the most affordable places to live in Bay Area. Speaking of the most affordable place to live, let's go check out one of my new listings, the waterfront property. This is 69 Harborview Drive. Let me show you around. You can almost feel the ocean from here. Welcome. Check out this amazing bayfront single-family home with dramatic high ceiling, with open floor plan, and view, and more view. And here is newly remodeled kitchen. Granite countertop, beautiful stainless appliance, cherry finished cabinets, and the view of the bay. The kitchen joined with an amazing, cozy family room with a conversational fireplace and also more view, of course. Let's go check out the backyard. There's a lot of things you can replicate around your house, but you cannot replicate this amazing view. This is one of the few homes here that has a private gate to the famous San Francisco Bay Trail. Let's hop on the bike to check out the new ferry. As you can see, the ferry from San Francisco has arrived. It's going to be the most beautiful and hassle-free way to travel to San Francisco downtown. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Last but not least is one of our new markets in South Florida, Palm Beach. Let's go meet Chris Igo.
Igo, where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again. For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
hey,
pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it?
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere.
I mean,
that is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall.
Right.
I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
The big money room, 1,257 square feet, direct oceanfront.
You know, for a guy who's got a lot to say, I'm a little speechless.
You can tell your clients this house is $1 million. Master bedroom's $14 million.
What better house than this, James Bond? Tell me about it, Chris. I mean, this is ridiculous. And now, Frank, you've taken us up to the rooftop, which is, I mean, the view.
This is the epitome of the American dream.
I'm king of the world!
Strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and hope you saw something new and entertaining. We would like to thank all of our viewers and all of our sponsors for helping us grow the show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Tanisha Watkins. Thanks for watching.